guys, so I'm gonna do another character video about one of my American Girl dolls. This is one that I got, well I got both my American Girl dolls when I was really little, but this one was a make your own or whatever, I don't know what they're called, but like it's supposed to be like you, American Girl doll. So she wasn't any specific character, she's supposed to be me. But I never felt comfortable calling her my name. It felt weird. So I never had a name for her ever, and I never had a character for her because I could never think of one. So I've been wanting to make a Old West character because I love the American West during the 1800s. It's just a super interesting time to me. And I wanted a character from that time period, but I didn't want to designate a ball jointed doll to that story because I knew it was never going to be a really in-depth or evolving storyline or anything. And I didn't want to invest that kind of money into a character that wasn't going to be really involved, you know? So I thought, suddenly it came to me, she could be my Old West girl since she was just blank pretty much, and I'm really excited about that. Her name is Annabelle Lee Bennett, though she goes by Lee for short, and Lee is actually my middle name, so that's how it's kind of connected. We have a lot of things in common, which I'll point out later, but she lives during like the mid to late 1800s into the 1900s. I'm thinking she'll be older in the 1900s. And I think she just travels around the West and the Midwest and goes on adventures and meets interesting historical people, and to kind of live vicariously through her, like meeting like Buffalo Bill and Bass Reeves and like all those really interesting Old West people, and I love all that stuff so much. So that's her character. Her story is she's part of a really big family, and I think she's the youngest of like a lot, like I don't know, 8 or 10 girls or something like that. Like she's got a lot of sisters, and it's all sisters. And she was the last born, and her dad was like, well, I'm not getting a boy, so she'll be my boy. I mean, he doesn't like pretend that she's a boy, but he just teaches her all the boy stuff that he always wanted to do with a son. He just does with her. She's not super feminine. She likes to get dirty and be out with the horses. That's like her passion, is horses. And she trains them and rides them and does all the horse stuff. And whenever her dad dies, because like if she's the youngest of like 8 or 10 kids, then her parents are kind of old whenever she's born. Her dad dies just of old age, like heart failure or whatever. And so she decides she's going to go out and make money to take care of her mom, because most of her sisters are like often married and stuff. So she decides she's going to take care of her mom. And so she goes out and does lots of different jobs and all kinds of cool stuff. And that's how she meets all the interesting people that she meets. I think she's going to be part of the Pony Express. That didn't go on for very long. I think only like a couple years. So that will be part of her adventures. I think if I can work the timeline enough, I'd like her to be in like an Old West show, like a Buffalo Bill or Pawnee Bill kind of show, because she's like a really good trick rider. So I think that's going to be one of her passions, is horses and trick riding and doing all that kind of stuff. Yeah, so I'm really excited about her. I really love her. I put her in this little outfit because this was the most Old Westy I have. But you can see these pants don't fit her really. These American Girl dolls have a big fluffy body, but it kind of works because it makes her look like she's got hips. Like, can you tell that she's kind of got a waist with these tight pants on? Which kind of is better because she's supposed to be a little bit older. I really love her a whole lot. I love my American Girl dolls. They're just snuggly and awesome and bring back tons of awesome memories. I plan on making her some more clothes. I really like making clothes for this size, so I really want to work on making her some stuff. It would be fun to make her like a dress with like petticoats and all that stuff, like if she has to wear that some kind of thing, but for the most part she like doesn't wear dresses, which is not like me at all, really. But I am the youngest, and I am a daddy's girl, so those are kind of the things we have in common. That's pretty much Lee Bennett. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll talk to you later. Bye!